Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, my losing streak continues, but I don't think it's as bad. I think it's actually, could be more considered a good loss. So yeah, let's just take a look at my screenshots for the day. Three trades, or two trades. So I got long here. The thesis was we're above the prior day range. Now, I was not counting this bar here as the prior day range because it's MLK day, the market was closed. I was just counting this bar as the prior day range, and that's why you see this red line, the prior day high here, the blue line, prior day close here, and then this dotted line. Or sorry, the prior day low is the blue line, and then the prior day close is the dotted line. I was not counting this bar. In hindsight, maybe I should have counted this bar, but I didn't. So for the sake of this discussion, this is the prior day range. We were above the prior day range. We had consolidated. This 5-minute EMA was intertwining. It was starting to open up and expand and separate. So, and we had a consolidation right here. So I treated that like a flag, and I wanted to get long. And I actually added to the position as it went against me, and then ended up getting stopped out. Now, this is the 15-minute chart. Let me switch to the 5. You'll notice the market is much higher now. So it went against me, it stopped me out, and then it went the way I predicted it would by about 20 points. So I was right to be long. The execution didn't work out. Same exact story with RTY. RTY, it expanded, it consolidated at the top. I decided to get long. Let's look at the RTY chart now. That is also on 15-minute. Let me go to 5-minute. I got long on the break of bar 29. Let me make it bigger so you can see easily on YouTube. I got long here at the break at bar 29. It came down and stopped me out before continuing on to the upside. So I was right to be long, but maybe I should have counted this as part of the prior day range. Maybe I should have just, if we look at the daily chart, maybe I should have just, instead of counting only this as the prior day range, I should have combined these two daily bars, put the daily close there, and said, yeah, we'll put we'll count this whole 2-bit or 2 days as the prior day range. Because it's weird because MLK is a half day, it's a holiday. Anyways, so I've revamped my plan. I already talked about that in the last video. This was more of a good loss. The execution, I just would say, wasn't optimal. But I really don't think it was that bad. I think I just kind of got unlucky. I don't know. It's a bummer, but going forward, I'm really just going to focus on following my plan, following my process, trade, all this stuff here. I feel like I've kind of drifted away from, and to be honest, like that is what helped me get profitable in the first place. That's what I need to keep sticking to this, and focusing on this important stuff here, because I don't know. Let me just edit this a little bit. ATR potential move conditions. So that's my agreement statement. I agree to do the following. I will have to start agreeing to this every morning. This is like a game plan. The blue is the part that I should be answering. It takes me through this process of, I just give my initial thoughts. I calculate the relative strength for the three indices I trade. It's then the second thing I do, figure out should I go long or short. And then, I pair the index with the most relative strength with the way I think it's going to break. And I'm focused on capturing those ATR potential moves. What I mean by that is, say, this is the ATR. Let's look at the ATR 20. The ATR 20 is about 70. So lately, the market has moved about 70 points a day. And if you look at the hourly chart, one of these bars will, like the biggest bars each day will be like, look, 17 to 39. 2 or 3 down to 81. So it's like there's single hourly bars where it moves like 20 something points. And those are the bars that we want to try and capture. They typically occur at the start of the day. And that's just the best time to trade. Right here. Here was another one from 9 to 10 a.m. I actually traded this bearish on RTY and made about $500. That was a really good day for me. And the key is also just avoiding times that are not good. I wish I could like bottle this emotion that I'm feeling right now and put it into like a health shot, like a little juice health shot, and just take it before I start each day, so I can just remember this feeling and remember that why I need to follow my plan. But if I follow my plan well enough, it shouldn't matter how I feel. It should just matter did I follow my plan or did I not? So I want to focus on like, are we inside the first 90 minutes or after? Because I acknowledge the best trades happen inside the first 90 minutes. Are we inside or outside the prior day range? Outside is preferred. 5-minute EMAs. Or is the 9 above or below the 21? Because I should always be trading with the EMAs. Now I shouldn't even go. Now the only time I'm allowed to trade against the 5-minute EMAs is on gap closes when the higher time frame supports. When the hourly supports. Before I could just, any old gap close trade like here, I could go for this gap close. Even though the hourly is trending upwards, because see this 9 green EMA is above this blue 21 EMA. I would not be allowed to go for this gap close anymore. In fact, I'd have to only go long, and I would just wait for these EMAs to catch up, the 5-minute EMAs to catch up, and I would go for a gap and go. The only way I could go for this gap close is if the 5-minute EMAs caught up and we ended up being below the 5-minute EMAs. Then I would be allowed to go for the gap close trade. But only allowed to go for the gap close trade if it is supported by the higher time frames. Let's see this is my performance for the day. So not good at all. 1674.73 is what our account is at. Definitely I claimed profitability too quickly. Not because I'm trying to be some like scammy guy, just because I was just really hopeful and optimistic. 1674.73. I thought after 3 years, 1674.73. I thought after 3 years that, hey, my time has finally come, and I was really, just really happy because if we look at this run here, from like December 9th to January 15th, let's look at the account change. I'm up $1,100 in a month, and I haven't had any big losses, and so I'm feeling really good. But so I thought, man, I'm finally profitable. I've been doing this 3 years. It's about damn time. But I'm not there yet. I would say, based on some advice I got from a trader on Discord who watches the channel and gives me great advice, Baraka, shout out to you. I realized I'm at the break-even stage. And it took me a month to build this up. It should not take me 3 days to lose it. Yes, I do. I bet different sizes based on what the market is doing. The idea is, this is a Stanley Druckenmiller concept. You want to bet big when it's really good for you. It's a Lance B concept too. He calls it exponential bet sizing. But yeah, Soros and Druckenmiller used this at the Quantum Fund, one of the best hedge funds of all time. They size up on the positions they're really confident in. And my problem is, I sized up big for this gap close. And it did not close at all. And that's why I changed my criteria. So if you check out the Discord, actually, I did post my old plan here, and at the bottom you can see on the bottom left, that's my old gap close criteria. The right is my new trade plan. So if you want to check out this, come by on the Discord. Discord is free. I'm a transparent guy. I got some heat on Reddit actually because I was kind of being a little salacious and kind of writing a nutty like Reddit article, so it kind of makes sense I got heat because it's Reddit. People are gonna shit on you, but yeah, I got a lot of heat on Reddit, so that's kind of interesting. But I don't take it personally, It's Reddit. You can't take it personally. So this is a bummer, but hey, it's also a great teacher, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm confident that this is going to work out for me. I just have to stay patient, This is a hard market to trade. Look at this. It's been really choppy on the daily. It's just been really choppy on the daily. So where it's going to go next is anyone's best guess. No one has a crystal ball. We've put in a look at lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. Are we going to make a higher low next? Are we going to keep going up? What's going to happen? I don't know. All I know is I'm going to follow my damn plan. And yeah, that is going to protect me. It's going to keep me safe. I'm going to answer these questions before every trade. I'm going to add every trade to the playbook. And I'm going to make sure that I am trading with these 5-minute EMAs. So that's what I'm going to do. I have considered trading the 15-minute more just because it gives more confirmation. Just trading it the exact way I trade the 5-minute. Like this bar 7 close, it's interesting. The EMAs are very bullish, clearly. This pullback against, you could buy the close of that. Give it by the close of that, give it 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sell the close. That's 20 points. So I am curious about experimenting with the 15-minute just to get more confirmation. Right here. By the close of that at 46. Put the take profit up here at 78. That's 32 points. I mean, it's a lot more hands off, and that's not really according to my plan. But if I'm willing to buy here with a stop loss below, that's like a 3 point stop loss. If it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I think buying the close of the bar can be a good strategy. But say you bought down here and you just targeted the prior day high, I think that might have been a good trade. So I am going to look into the 15-minute more. The only thing is, it would have been really hard to hold for that long. Because 1, 2, so an hour, and then another hour. So 2.5 hours holding. You would have had to hold from 8:15 to 10:45, basically. So 2.5 hours. That's emotionally, that's hard to hold, but I think that is how I am gonna become a successful trader. Is I have to increase my average hold time. If we look at my performance center, and I'll end the video after this. Let's go to this year. Go. My average winning trade time is 7 minutes. That's far too low. So, wow. And only 25% of my trades have been winners. Wow. That's really interesting. So, yeah, look at my P&L history. I've 25% win ratio. Wow. Wow. So that's really interesting. Let me know what you think of these stats, guys. 850 max run up. Damn. So, yeah, I think my key to winning is just I have to hold through the discomfort, and I have to trade with. I have to let the trade ride, and I have to not get scared out. And I've been scared out far too much. So, maybe switching to the 15-minute will help me with that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to be that guy who has some losses and changes his plan, though. I mean, I was doing good. I just got to keep doing good and keep avoiding the bad stuff. All right, that'll do it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Peace.